Hello and welcome to Watchdogs. This is our part 2 of the investigations about flu vaccines. So we have contacted CDC and FDA with the questions about their recommendations and advertisements of vaccines to children, women, and the rest of the population, and got some answers. But before we go into the question and answers, I'd like to recap the major points. So we have reviewed the insert that comes in the box when the vaccine is shipped, and we read all the ingredients, the side effects, and no protection part. And by the way, I invite you to visit the website watchdogsblog.com, and in the search box over here you would type in no protection, and you will clearly see a photocopy of the insert where it says section 12, clinical pharmacology, and that section basically explains what no protection part and what we were referring to is all about. And also, let's watch the ad that was aired on many channels, including Comedy Central and also online. And it is available on flu.gov, which is the website it refers to. And let's see what it says.
Join together and fight the flu. By getting the flu vaccine, you'll protect yourself and help prevent the spread of the flu. Flu vaccines are safe and are the most effective way to prevent the flu. Get the facts at flu.gov. Together, we can all fight the flu.
Okay, so as we have seen, the flu.gov advertises that the vaccine is safe. It's recommended to pregnant women. You've seen pregnant women and children in there. So after reviewing the part specifically about how there were no studies done on this to determine safety of this vaccine for the pregnant women, we've sent letters to CDC and FDA. So this is the first question. Why does CDC, flu.gov, and other health organizations promote the flu and other vaccines, stating that they protect against viruses, when it's stated in the vaccine manufacturer insert, such as Fluvarine, that no such protection is offered by the vaccine? So CDC responded with the following. Please speak with FDA regarding your questions on the package insert. You might also want to contact the company and ask them why they included that statement in their package insert. And you can reach the FDA at fda.gov. So we did contact FDA, and FDA responded with the following. In regards to the labeling provided in your inquiry, please note that the rest of section 12.1, mechanism of action, of the approved labeling of the influenza virus vaccine Fluvarine, manufactured by Novartis Vaccines and Diagnostics Limited, continues to state: antibody against one influenza virus type or subtype confers limited or no protection against another. Furthermore, antibody to one antigenic variant of influenza virus might not protect against a new antigenic variant of the same type or subtype. Frequent development of antigenic variants through antigenic drift is the virologic basis for seasonal epidemics and the reason for the annual change of one or more new strains in each year's influenza vaccine. Therefore, inactivated influenza vaccine are standardized to contain the hemagglutinin of strains, typically 2 type A and 1 type B, representing the influenza virus likely to be circulating in the United States in the upcoming winter. Annual revaccinations with the current vaccine is recommended because, and I want to underline that part, because immunity declines during the year after vaccination, and because circulating strains of influenza virus change from year to year. In short, the vaccine only protects against those virus strains that are included in the formulation of the approved vaccine. And of course, if you need further clarification, please contact manufacturer directly. Okay, so sounds like CDC redirects us to FDA, and FDA refers to the same part of the insert where we read that no protection is offered. And by the way, they basically further explain, or that part further explains in details how the assumed protection works. And by the way, in that same insert, it says it works half and half, or in other words, in less than 50% of those vaccinated. But the assumed protection, I want to focus on that for a second, has only been assumed by some scientists, because what's been proven so far is that there is an increased level of antibody, and that is assumed as protection. However, some scientists actually claim that increase of antibodies lead to other illnesses and dysfunctions of the immune system, such as immune system turning onto itself. Anyway, so neither one of CDC or FDA answer the question directly, and I'm going to read that question again. Back to page 1. Why does CDC, flu.gov, and other health organizations promote the flu vaccine? So we asked them another question, specifically referring to the ad that you just saw, and that's been aired on various channels, recommending flu vaccine to pregnant women, where it clearly stated in the insert, Fluorine, that flu shot available in Walgreens, was not tested on pregnant women, and the safety of the fetus is unknown. That's insert page 2, section 8.0, use in specific population, subsection 8.1, pregnancy. And again, you can find that on watchdogsblog.com. Just search insert in the type that in the search box. So to this question, FDA responded with the following. As a regulatory agency, FDA does not provide medical advice or vaccination recommendations beyond what is provided in the approved labeling of the vaccine. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, or in short, ACIP, develops written recommendations for the routine administration of vaccines to children and adults in the civilian population. Recommendations include age for vaccine administration, number of doses, dosing interval, and precautions and contraindications. The ACIP is the only entity in the federal government that makes such recommendations. And for more information regarding CDC ACIP, please visit the following: cdc.gov/vaccine/regs/acip/default.html. And or you can contact CDC directly, 1-800-232-4636. We did contact CDC, but not this specific committee, and with the same question. And they said, if you would like to review summaries of the safety data, please refer to the National Vaccine Advisory Committee meeting minutes for review of the safety data. Additionally, summaries of the safety data were reported publicly each week on vaers.hhs.gov. And we did check the safety data for the flu vaccines this year, and this is the latest. As of May 28, 2010, over 127 million doses of 2009 H1N1 vaccine had been shipped to vaccination providers in the United States, although the precise number of vaccines administered is unknown. As of May 29, 2010, VAERS had received 11,180 adverse event reports following the vaccination. The vast majority, or 92.2% of adverse events reported to VAERS, was classified as non-serious, like soreness at the vaccine injection site. Of the 11,180 reports, 868 were reports that were classified as serious health events, defined as life-threatening or resulting in death, major disability, abnormal conditions at birth, hospitalizations, or extension of an existing hospitalization. Also, among the 168 reports of serious health events, there were 60 reports of death. This information, I'd like to emphasize, is supplied voluntarily and therefore cannot be accurate. So the numbers that are reported here are plus, minus, most likely plus. But when I hear reports of death, that doesn't sound very safe to me. So I guess our next step will be contacting CDC's Advisory Committee of Immunization. And until then, my friends, thank you for watching.